Most women believe that when men miss them, they will chase, text non-stop, and beg for attention again. That is one of the biggest lies ever told. The truth is very different. When a man truly misses you, when your absence hits him deep in his chest, he often does the opposite. He pulls away, he becomes quiet, he acts like he does not care at all. And women misunderstand this almost every time. You assume his silence means he has moved on. You think his distance means he has lost interest. You believe his calm behavior means you no longer matter to him, but that is wrong, completely wrong. Men do not deal with missing someone the same way women do. Women usually talk about their feelings. Women reach out when they miss someone. Women make it obvious. Men tend to do the opposite. They step back, they observe, they guard themselves. While you sit there thinking, he doesn't care, he is actually fighting an inner struggle you cannot see. What most people never explain is this: a man's silence does not mean he feels nothing. It often means something deeper is happening inside him. It means he is thinking carefully. It means he is struggling emotionally. It means your absence is affecting him in ways he did not expect, and he does not know how to handle it without appearing weak or desperate. Women are often taught that love shows up loudly, that missing someone means constant communication, and that real feelings are always clear and visible. Men, on the other hand, are taught the opposite from a young age. They are told that showing too much emotion makes them look needy, that chasing a woman makes them look foolish, and that admitting they miss someone gives away their power. So when he truly misses you, when you are on his mind more than you realize, when old memories replay in his head, and he wonders what you are doing right now, he will not show it in the way you expect. Instead, he sends quiet signals. Not loud words, but behavior. Signals that many women overlook because they are searching for something else. These signs are subtle, easy to miss, and nothing like what you were taught to look for. Yet they are more honest than any words he could say, because they happen without effort or planning. They appear when his guard is lowered. They reveal what is really going on inside his mind, even when his pride stops him from admitting it. These signals are not dramatic moments you see in romantic movies. They show up as small changes in his energy, his routines, his curiosity about you, and the way he reacts emotionally. They appear when your absence starts to hurt more than he expected, when your silence bothers him more than he wants to admit, when he realizes that the version of you he once took for granted is now the version he wishes he could have back. Every man is different with his own personality and style, but the way missing someone works is similar for everyone. When a man feels drawn back toward a woman even while trying to resist it, his actions begin to shift. Where he places his attention changes. His emotional patterns change. It is as if your absence becomes an invisible pull, affecting him from all directions, causing him to act differently even while trying to appear normal. Women often misread these signals. They think he is just bored. They think he is confused. They think he is simply being friendly. They convince themselves it means nothing. But those small, almost invisible behaviors are actually a doorway into what he is truly feeling. If you miss them, you miss the real truth, that he is feeling something he cannot bring himself to say out loud. Here is the powerful part. The signals a man sends when he misses you are silent, but that silence is loud in its own way. Loud in how he watches you when you are not paying attention. Loud in how he behaves when you are not around. Loud in how he carefully tests situations to see if you will respond. Loud in how he tries to stay connected without openly admitting that he needs that connection. A man's heart rarely speaks first, but his actions always speak eventually. When you understand these signals, you stop judging his behavior at surface level. You begin to see the emotional truth he works hard to hide, because when he misses you, he will not tell you with words. He will tell you through behavior, and if you are not paying attention, you may completely miss the moment when he actually wants you back. Before going deeper, remember this: real change does not happen just by watching videos. It happens when you grow inside an environment that supports that change. If content like this has helped you see things differently, imagine what deeper learning could do for your confidence and clarity in relationships. This is not something you join briefly and forget. It is a space where women learn about attraction, emotional understanding, and real connection. One decision, no ongoing payments, no endpoint, just long-term growth and clarity. Now let's move forward. One of the first quiet signs a man shows when he misses you is a shift in his attention. Not big, obvious attention, not emotional messages or sudden phone calls. Instead, it appears in small, subtle, almost unnoticeable ways that show he is emotionally drifting back toward you. Men rarely say they miss someone directly. They show it through tiny actions that slip out when they are trying to stay in control. These small actions carry more emotional honesty than words because they happen naturally. They are automatic. They come from curiosity, longing, and feelings he has not fully understood yet. One of the earliest signs is that he begins to move closer to your digital world again. He may not message you directly, but he starts watching your stories more often. He reacts to posts he once ignored. He scrolls through older content you shared weeks or months ago and quietly interacts with it. He appears near the top of your viewers list, even while trying not to draw attention to himself. This is not random, it is intentional. Even if he does not fully realize it himself, it is the modern way of checking on you without actually reaching out. Men do not do this unless your absence has created some kind of empty space inside them that they are quietly trying to fill. He may also become more aware of you in real life. If you are in the same places, he notices you the moment you enter a room. He pays attention to small details about you, your mood, your energy, your overall vibe, whether you seem happy or not. He often ends up nearby, but never makes it too obvious. He does not walk straight up to you, but he positions himself where you can see him, where you can feel that he is there. He does not start conversations, yet he places himself close enough that you cannot ignore him. This kind of attention is not random. It is a quiet pull he cannot fully control. Another part of this behavior is curiosity. A man who misses you suddenly wants to know what you are doing, where you are going, and who you are spending time with, all without asking you directly. He may ask shared friends about you. He may react emotionally when he notices that you are doing well, moving forward, or looking happy without him. Even if he tries to hide it, small changes in his behavior give him away. A man's curiosity always grows when his emotional attachment starts coming back. This attention is never loud because men guard their egos, especially when they feel emotionally vulnerable. He does not want to look needy. He does not want to risk being rejected. He does not want to open a door that might close painfully in his face. So instead, he watches from a distance, hoping you will notice the small signs he leaves behind. The most powerful part of this behavior is that it happens automatically. He does not plan it, he does not decide when to check your profile, he does not sit and think about how to approach you. It happens naturally because his emotional focus is slowly shifting back toward you, and this is what makes it so important. When a man truly does not miss you, he has no curiosity about your life at all. Curiosity is never random, it comes from emotional pull. So when his attention quietly returns, when he watches without speaking, when he looks without moving closer, it is not a coincidence. It is his heart showing what his pride will not allow him to say. Another quiet sign appears when he starts creating small openings for you to reach out. This is one that many women overlook because it does not look like missing someone. It looks like chance, politeness, or casual interaction. But it is not. When a man begins to miss you, he creates small, harmless-looking opportunities that allow you to reconnect without him having to expose his emotions. These openings are soft invitations. They are gentle doorways. They are his way of saying he is thinking about you without actually saying it. This behavior is easy to miss because men hide it inside normal actions. He might reply to an old story or post you shared, something random and unrelated, just to start a conversation, without it looking like he reached out because he missed you. He might react to something small, a quick emoji, a simple like, a short comment that seems meaningless. Not because the content matters, but because he wants you to notice that he is still present. present. He might even message you with something that feels accidental, like asking a question he could easily answer himself or bringing up a memory from a long time ago. These actions may seem small, but emotionally they matter a lot. They show that he is trying to reconnect while protecting his pride. Another way he does this is through neutral check-ins. He might send a simple message like, "How have you been?" or "Hope you're doing well." Many women read this as friendliness or politeness, but there is more underneath. Men do not reach out to people they feel nothing for. If he misses you enough to step past his ego even slightly, that message is intentional. It is a test. He wants to know if the door is still open, and he will not show his feelings until he feels safe. Sometimes he does not contact you directly at all. Instead, he uses the shared world between you. He becomes more active when you are active. He posts things he knows you will see, quotes, pictures, or old memories, hoping you will understand the meaning behind them. He is not speaking to you directly, but he is communicating through timing. Emotional timing matters. If he posts something right when you pull away, it is not random. It is his way of saying that he feels your absence. He may also place himself physically closer if you share spaces. He stands near your friends. He shows up where you often go. He chooses a spot where you are more likely to notice him, not because he wants a direct conversation, but because being near you gives him emotional comfort without the risk of rejection. Each small step closer is a doorway he quietly opens. He does not ask you to walk through it. He simply creates it and hopes you will notice, respond, and understand without making him feel exposed. These gentle openings are his way of reconnecting while keeping his heart protected. And when you respond with calm, steady energy, instead of rushing in emotionally, the pull grows stronger for him. When a man misses you, he rarely admits it. He creates silent chances for you to come back and hopes you are aware enough to see them. Another powerful sign shows up in his emotional sensitivity toward you. This is one of the clearest and hardest reactions for him to hide, even from himself. When a man truly starts to miss you, his emotional response to anything connected to you becomes stronger. He feels your presence more deeply even when you are not there. Small things affect him more. He becomes emotionally alert, almost overly aware whenever something reminds him of you. This sensitivity is not chosen. It happens on its own. It is the mental echo of missing someone. One of the first signs of this shift is how he reacts to your silence. Before, he may not have cared if you took time to reply, stayed distant, or did not reach out. Now, even small delays feel heavier. He starts noticing when you do not watch his stories, when you do not like his posts, when you stop interacting the way you used to. He may not say anything out loud, but emotionally, he feels it clearly. His reactions become stronger than the situation really calls for because he is not reacting to the moment itself. He is reacting to the feeling of losing an emotional bond. Another clear sign is how sensitive he becomes to your attention. He feels it when you notice him, and he feels it even more when you do not. If you give him a short, calm reply, he reads deeply into it. If your response feels different than before, slower, cooler, more neutral, he notices immediately. He becomes highly aware of your tone, your timing, and your energy. This level of awareness only happens because he is emotionally drifting back towards you. Even when he tries to hold on to his pride, a man only studies a woman's energy this closely when he truly cares. His sensitivity also shows in how he reacts to other people around you. If he sees you talking to someone else, even casually, it hurts more than he expected. He may feel protective, jealous, or quietly unsettled. Even if he hides it behind sarcasm or pretending not to care, the idea of another man getting the version of you he now misses creates an emotional reaction he cannot fully control. He may not express this openly, but the discomfort is real and it leaks through small behavior changes. He might suddenly post more, pull back slightly, or try harder to look confident or attractive online. His emotional sensitivity also shows through memory. He starts thinking about moments you shared, replaying old conversations, and revisiting interactions he once ignored. Nostalgia slowly appears. He remembers your presence, your energy, and the way you made him feel. When a man misses you, you, his mind begins connecting present emotions to past experiences. This connection strengthens the feeling of missing you even more. He may bring up old memories indirectly or share something that hints at the past without mentioning you directly. This is not random, it is emotion leaking out in quiet ways. The most obvious form of this sensitivity shows up as vulnerability. Small cracks appear in the emotional wall he tries to keep in place. He may reach out a bit more than before. He may act distant one moment and unexpectedly warm the next. He may send mixed signals, not because he is playing games, but because he is torn between missing you and protecting himself from getting hurt again. This emotional back and forth is one of the clearest signs. When a man misses you, he becomes more sensitive to everything connected to you: your silence, your presence, your energy, your distance, your growth. This is the signal he cannot hide or control, and it shows that he is still emotionally invested. Most women expect emotional honesty to be direct. If he misses you, he should say it. If he wants you back, he should admit it. If your absence affects him, he should speak up. But men rarely operate this way, not because they are playing games, but because their emotional world is built around protection, timing, and control. When a man misses you, he almost never says it with words. He shows it in indirect, quiet ways because missing someone makes him feel exposed, and exposure threatens the emotional safety he works hard to protect. Men communicate emotionally through actions before words. To a man, saying "I miss you" is not just a sentence, it is a risk. It means admitting he cares. It means lowering his guard. It means opening himself up to rejection or disappointment. That risk feels too heavy when he is unsure where you stand or whether the connection is safe to bring back. Silence allows him to express longing without fully exposing his heart. Another reason men use silence is pride. Men have pride just like women, but it works differently. A man may want you deeply, but his pride will not allow him to reach out first unless he feels confident you will respond positively. Pride protects him from vulnerability. Pride keeps him from appearing weak. Pride stops him from placing his emotions fully in your hands unless he senses emotional stability from you. Uncertainty also plays a major role. When a man misses you but does not know if you miss him too, he feels inner conflict. His feelings pull him closer, but fear pulls him back. He does not want to chase someone who may have already moved on. He does not want to reopen a door only to find you have already closed it. So instead of speaking directly, he tests, he watches, he sends gentle signs to see if the connection still exists. This is not manipulation, it is emotional self-protection. Men also rely on silence because they value emotional balance. They want to feel chosen and wanted, not pitied or chased. When he sends quiet signals, he is inviting you to respond with calm awareness. He wants to see if you can read subtle behavior without needing loud reassurance. He wants to know if your energy stays grounded instead of reactive. These small signals let him open the door while keeping his dignity intact. Lastly, men express missing you through silence because it creates a stronger emotional effect. He does not want to beg for your attention. He wants you to feel the change in him. He wants you to notice the shift in his presence and energy and meet him at that level. This often creates deeper emotional connection than words ever could. Silence brings awareness to both sides. He becomes aware of his feelings, and you become aware of his emotional truth. This is why his silence is not distance, it is communication. It is subtle, emotional, and revealing. If it is misunderstood, the truth is missed. But when you learn to read it, you can clearly see where his heart stands, even when he cannot say it himself. When a man begins missing you and reconnecting emotionally in silence, his behavior changes in ways he cannot fully control. These are not actions he plans or strategies he creates. They are automatic responses that appear when his desire to reconnect becomes stronger than his need to protect his pride. Many women misread these behaviors because they expect something dramatic or obvious, but the strongest signs that he wants you back are quiet and emotional. One of the first changes is inconsistency, but not the kind that comes from indifference. This inconsistency is emotional. He may feel warm one moment and distant the next, not because he is unsure about you, but because he is struggling inside himself. Part of him wants to reach out, reconnect, and move closer to you. Another part is afraid of rejection, judgment, or the idea that you may have already moved on. This inner push and pull creates tension he cannot hide. His actions may seem unpredictable, but they are actually revealing the struggle between desire and fear happening inside him. Another noticeable shift is how responsive he becomes. Even if he does not start conversations, he replies faster when you reach out or when something reminds him of you. A message from you feels different now. It carries more weight. He may feel a rush of energy, excitement, or nervousness. He reads your messages more carefully, thinks longer before replying, and sometimes overthoughts his words. He becomes more engaged because his emotional investment is returning, even if he tries to hide how deep it goes. A man who secretly wants you back also becomes more intentional about his presence. He may show up in places where he knows you will be, post at times when he knows you might notice, or pay more attention to how he looks when there is a chance you will see him. These moments can seem accidental, but they are guided by emotion, not coincidence. When a man wants to reconnect, he naturally moves closer to your world, even while telling himself he is being casual. Another sign is emotional reactivity. He becomes more affected by your actions, not less. If you seem distant, it hits him harder. If you look happy without him, it bothers him. If you appear more confident, focused, or grounded, it sparks curiosity and sometimes insecurity. This sensitivity happens because his emotional attachment is growing again. When a man cares, even small changes in your behavior feel important to him. You may also notice that he starts opening up in subtle ways. He shares more than before. He lets small personal details slip out. He shows concern for how you are doing. He asks questions that go beyond surface-level conversation. Men do not offer emotional depth to women they feel nothing for. If he begins allowing you back into his inner world, even quietly, it is a strong sign that his heart is searching for connection again. One of the most telling shifts is how he reacts to your growth. Men rarely want to return to the same version of a woman they once left behind, but when he sees you becoming more confident, more grounded, more independent, or more focused, something changes inside him. He feels drawn to the evolved version of you. His interest deepens. His imagination becomes more active. He starts wondering if he made a mistake, if he misunderstood your value, or if this version of you is what he wanted all along. His behavior tells the truth, even when his words do not. When he secretly wants you back,